Hi there, my name is Seth Juarez, Cloud Advocate in AI/ML. I'm here in Johannesburg, South Africa with a couple of colleagues. I thought I'd wrangle us together. Talk about community. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Thanks, Seth. My name is Laurent Bugnon. I'm a cloud advocate as well, based in Zurich, Switzerland, and active mostly in .NET.
Hi, I'm a Dev PMM Azure out of South Africa.
I'm Jen. I'm an Azure Developer Marketing PMM out of Redmond.
Tell us about what community is like for developers here in South Africa.
We have a really vibrant South African ecosystem. So we have in Africa one of the youngest upcoming student populations in the world.
This is awesome. So, Laurent, obviously you're not from here.
Nope.
But you've been here before.
Correct.
What is a cloud advocate going to do when they come to a place like this?
Yeah, so we have multiple activities. So of course we are speaking, but in addition to that, what we like to do every time we go anywhere is connect with the local communities. And so it's amazing to meet local people and to have the possibility to share with them.
It's so much fun to see everybody so passionate about all these products and moving to cloud, and it's a really good time.
I'm at almost every single meetup. So Microsoft actually hosts a lot of meetups on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I attend almost all of them.
Well, anything else you'd like to add about community that you think is cool?
So we're looking forward to seeing all of the people at Ignite, the tour, at the community booths, and engaging with the local communities and hearing their own story of how they started and using the tech.
Yes, we're supporting the local meetups with the Azure tech communities out of the Meetup Pro accounts. We started this in September of last year. So this enables these different groups from around the world to actually connect with each other too. Then they get to connect and actually talk to each other. And we get to get feedback about what would help them grow and help them learn.
I run a meetup here in Joburg called the Azure User Group, where we meet once a month, talk lots of Azure. We do a bit of IoT. It's always nice to help the community find out stuff that they didn't know they could do. We have a good time.
Very passionate people. We've got a few developer user groups, not just what we do on the dev side in the Azure UG. There's a SA dev, there's a gaming dev, and a few others. So whatever your poison is, you will find it.
What does it look like for someone that wants to organize a community?
All of them have one thing in common, is that they are created to create a safe space for people to be created in them.
It's that sense of community that you only find in the Microsoft community world that brings people together to talk about stuff that they're passionate about.
This is how we interact with the Microsoft community. This is how we get to see what's going on. This is how we get to learn.
The Azure Durban User Group is about 700 members. We started in 2017. It's an incubation for us to be able to take aspiring individuals to use the creative aspects of the cloud for them to drive that into the community.
Johannesburg is like the South African hub when it comes to technology.
Like if someone wants to start a community, what suggestions do you have for them?
I think the first thing to do is to understand that you need to be approachable and you need to be trustworthy and be friendly and embrace everyone equally. And you need to have a code of conduct that also promotes diversity and anti-harassment and have a safe place. So start off with an idea, with the belief that you want to create that safe space for your community, and Microsoft will help you get there.
First is to look at what the need is in the market. There's a couple of user groups already existing. Do you fit in with one of them? And it's actually a very good idea to maybe contact those people and see if you can't help out with those to start off with. We're happy to bring on and also share our expertise and the stuff that we've learned during our tenure at user group meetings and that kind of stuff.
So we're actually looking at building a blockchain community in South Africa because it's such a niche. It's a struggle getting Solidity developers or even Viper developers. So we're trying to build that community and help people be more aware of they can use blockchain outside of just fintech solutions. They can use it in education and in other spheres as well.
But 2 years ago, I created a Microsoft User Group Ghana. That's a Microsoft first community. Now there are other communities coming up again because I met Lawrence, he's an MVP in Ghana and South Africa here. So he was mentoring me how to do my community work. So since 2018, we started the Microsoft User Group Ghana.
So what do you need to do? You need to be enthusiastic and passionate about the technology that you're working in. Reach out to any community person that's involved in these user groups You can find us on the Azure Tech Communities Meetup page and speak to a community organizer or an event organizer or anyone that's involved, and they'll be able to put you in contact with someone that can help you. We've gone from 6 degrees of separation down to 2 degrees of separation. That's what social media has done for us. And you can connect with the right person. We're more than happy to help. Everyone wants to grow some form of community and start your own. You don't need much. You need a meetup page or some way to get your messaging out, and people will come. If you build it, they will come.
I just wanted to help my community because I've been looking for it. I wanted someone to create, nobody created it. So I have to create it myself.
We've got a thing called Ubuntu that means humanity. So we're big on people, we're big on helping. So what we're doing is, in terms of the community, you follow your passion, you find the right people, we help you do that. And I'm big on sharing as well. So you can hit me up on Twitter and I'll share as much as I possibly can and help you find your path in the tech space.
And if I can say something, so I'm helping manage user groups in Switzerland as well. One big difficulty is finding speakers. And so I encourage really everyone who has worked on anything, like anything, to go and speak about it. And I know it can be intimidating, but it's easier to start with like just 10 people. Maybe you know some of them because you have attended there. Don't hesitate to go out and talk about what you do. And some people tell me, oh, but I do nothing interesting at work. And that's wrong, right? I mean, they code, or they design, or they do any architecture, or whatever. And just go and talk about it. And it can be even just half an hour. Maybe you pair with somebody else and you have 2 half-an-hour topics, right? And so really go out and speak about what you do.
What is the thing you like most about being at a meetup? For those that haven't gone and are wanting to work the courage up to do so, what do you think, Laurent?
So for me, really the richness that I find there is meeting people from all over the world. And I was recently at a meetup in London, actually in Nottingham, a little bit further away. And we had people who were not even developers in the room, right? And they came to listen to an introduction to AI, which, you know, this introduction to AI, right?
I'm a fan.
And there was an architect, there was a project manager who was there. There were a few people who had nothing to do with development, but they came anyway. And meeting, you know, these type of people and being able to interact with them is really the best that you can have, and I love that.
Being around all these great people, I took on a technology that I never would have tried in a million years. And in a year, we got to master that and build really cool apps. Just being around these guys helped me push on. It helped me, you know, they gave me the confidence that I needed and the help that I needed to try and get something working on here. And once we got that going, it was just absolutely amazing.
We're basically coding, like making an apps where we're solving like community problems. For instance, maybe there's the GPV problem in our communities. So we create apps like maybe that have panic buttons, sending locations and stuff, just to come up with that problem, since devices are always in our hands.
Being a technical evangelist started all way back at Durban, where I met Lawrence. It gave me strength and courage to actually see what Azure and Microsoft technologies are able to do in order to change and conserve our nature. So that success story of rhino poaching actually did touch me, and I'm happy to say that under his wing today, I'm the most certified one around here, and I'm still very young. And I'm happy that I do share my knowledge together with the Azure Fridays user group since I've moved here, and also with his mentorship, I believe that South Africa will definitely change.
And you know, being a student in IT, in development can be daunting. So we're constantly getting individuals come there and saying, where do we start? And if you've ever been and mentored someone, you know that you actually gain more from mentoring someone than you do from being the mentee. And we create those relationships.
Well, thanks so much for spending some time with us. Again, find a meetup near you right now. Go to aka.ms/Azure Tech Communities. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.